Hello, everybody. This video is for week 6, lesson 2. We're going to look at a quick review of paragraph writing. Then we will quickly review paraphrasing and look at how to get feedback from Chat GPT to help you do your paraphrasing better. So let's get straight into it. Okay, so the 4 stages of paragraph writing. Number 1, paraphrase the text and keep the meaning the same. Number 2, cite your sources and make the text cohesive. Number 3, evaluate the significance of the source. And number 4, add the topic and concluding sentences. So we will look at number 1 and number 2 this week, and we will look at number 3 and number 4 next week. But let's briefly review the stages one more time so you can see the whole process quickly. Okay, so stage 1 is paraphrasing the sentences. So you need to keep the meaning the same as the original sentence. Of course, you can summarize a little bit, omit some of the detail, but the general idea is that the meaning should be the same. So don't leave out anything important from the original sentence. Paraphrasing is here on the assessment criteria. So we're thinking about quality and accuracy, and the meaning should be the same, and you should change 25% or more of the content words. The next step will be to add the in-text citations. So this will be the next video. We use the family names of the writers at the beginning and the end of the text. And then we make the text cohesive, which will also be explained in the next video. This is linking the sentences together and referring back to the previous parts of the text to make it cohesive or connected together. So this will also be explained later in the next video. This is here on the assessment rubric. So you need citations at the front and the back, and everything needs to be linked logically and coherently. Then you will add the evaluation of the significance. This will be explained next week. That will be under content in the rubric. And then the topic and unity sentences, or topic and concluding sentences, will be the final thing that you need to do in step 4 to complete your paragraph. This will also be explained next week. That will be under structure. So this is about the organization and the clear topic at the beginning of the paragraph, and a clear concluding sentence at the end. So the paragraph is basically finished at that point. You check the spelling, the capital letters, and basic grammar like subject and verb agreements, verb tenses, and uses of plurals. So that's a quick overview of the whole process that you're going to go through in the next 2 weeks. Let's go back and look at how to paraphrase the text briefly, and then I will show you how to use Chat GPT to get feedback on your paraphrasing. Okay, so paraphrasing is keeping the meaning the same. So you rewrite the original sentence, you don't change the meaning, you change the grammar, or you change the vocabulary. You can change both, but that's riskier. The 5 basic steps that we identified were: step 1, identify the vocabulary that cannot be changed. So those are the key words, which include the proper nouns, the names, and also the key terms in the subject. I recommended that you could use ChatGPT also to read the article or the text and to identify any keywords to help you identify those as well. Step 2, use vocabulary with the same meaning and check that the new collocation can be used. So we did that with a Google search by putting it in inverted commas. Step 3, if you cannot change the vocabulary, then try changing the grammatical structure, use the same word in a different form, and reorganize the rest of the sentence. Other things you could do but are not as useful. Number 4, look for words in other parts of the text nearby. So that's the context, and substitute those words if they have the same meaning. And finally, you could try making shorter or longer sentences. But as I said, that is the least useful strategy of the 5. So basically, the first 3 are very important. 4 and 5 can be used, but they're not enough on their own to constitute paraphrasing. Here is the video about paraphrasing if you want to review it from week 4. Now I'm going to move on to the new thing, which is to show you how to use the worksheet to get feedback from Chat GPT. So the worksheet looks like this. I emailed a copy to the LMS. So let's open up Chat GPT. So I just log in there. And then this is the worksheet. So the instructions are at the top. So let's read the instructions together. It says copy and paste everything between the 2 dotted or broken lines into Chat GPT together. So this is the first broken line, and this is the second broken line. So it refers to everything here. So copy and paste everything between the 2 broken lines into Chat GPT, then copy the question prompts one stage at a time. So you put that information in, and then you put these 2 questions in. Okay. And then you wait for the feedback, and you rewrite your paraphrase and improve it using the help of ChatGPT. And then after you've rewritten those prompts, you can go down to stage 2, put these questions in, do the process again. And then you can go to stage 3 and ask these questions to the chatbot. And again, it will give you feedback. Okay, so these questions are all designed to help you to improve your paraphrasing step by step. So let's have a quick look at how this works. So I have my paraphrased sentences here. So this is the original text. So I just copy that onto the document. Of course, I need to download the document from the email. And then I just put the sentences here. So it says, here are the sections of the original article that I want to paraphrase. And then my paraphrases of those sentences are given here. So I copy and paste them here on the document. Okay, so these are the sentences from the original text. So it says here are the sections of the article that I want to paraphrase. And then here you have your paraphrases. This is here is my paraphrase of the information from the article. So you go back to step 1, copy and paste everything between the 2 dotted broken lines into Chat GPT together. Okay, so those are the sentences I need to copy and paste. So I copy and paste it into the chatbot. And then I need to add the first 2 question prompts. So does my paraphrase preserve the original meaning? And can you identify the problem parts and give clues or hints about how to correct the sentences without rewriting them? So then I just add those 2 questions here. And I wait a little bit of time. And then the chatbot gives me feedback. So we have the original sentence, we have your paraphrase, and then we have the feedback on the meaning. It says your paraphrase mostly preserves the meaning, but there are a few places where the word choice makes the meaning unclear. And then it gives you some, it identifies some of the problem parts. So this part is confusing. This part doesn't have the same meaning as this. This doesn't have the same meaning as this. Hint, try to use a noun instead of a verb. Use clearer synonyms for this and this. Make sure your verb forms are correct. For example, concentration versus concentrate or focus. It's very, very useful. And then it says, would you like to try improving this sentence before we move to the next one? So then you look at the advice, you rewrite your sentence, you put it back into the chatbot, and it will give you more advice to improve your paraphrasing. When you've done steps 1 and 2, then you go to questions 1 and 2, you go to stage 2, And you go to the next two questions. Is the paraphrase clearly written? Can you identify which vocabulary is inaccurate or needs to be changed? So you go through step by step by step by step, and you improve your paraphrase. Okay, so I designed this worksheet to help you to write a much better paragraph. Okay, what I want you to do is to take screenshots of your paraphrasing using Chat GPT. So I will accept the final version of the paraphrase written with the help of Chat GPT if you include screenshots of your conversation with Chat GPT. So after you finish, you take a photograph of the screen, you print the screen, okay? Take photographs of the exchange, the conversation with Chat GPT, upload them into your individual folder with the assignment, and I will accept that as your submission. Okay, if you submit a perfect paraphrase without any evidence of using ChatGPT, then I will deduct from your course participation score. Okay, so this is your homework assignment. In addition to the paragraph, I would like you to provide screenshots of your conversation with ChatGPT. So that is going to be part of your participation score, as I will explain now in the class. Okay, that's the end of the video about how to use ChatGPT. I made this video and I designed the worksheet to help you with the difficult task of paraphrasing. Now you can do the task better and write a much better paragraph. Also, you will get a higher grade for the assignment and you will learn more before the midterm exam because you will get practice doing the paraphrasing. So this is a much better solution for everybody. You get to write a better paragraph. You also get to do you also get some helpful feedback for your midterm. And I don't need to give feedback to 150 students, which is very, very difficult and stressful. So this is a great solution for everybody. Please take advantage of it. We're going to go back to the classroom now, and I will talk a little bit more about this worksheet and make sure that you understand how to use it. Okay, thanks everybody.